Here we are arriving at Playa, the House of AïA. The reception was so stunning, and when we got there, they gave us the most delicious mocktails that were so refreshing and not too sweet, which was just so nice after a long day of travel. Once we got checked in, they gave us obviously our room, and they also assigned us a nomadic guide, which was like basically a concierge to help us throughout our entire stay. Then we got onto this golf cart and got taken to our room. We've just made it to our room in Playa, House of AïA in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and we are so excited. This is our second time here. It's a vegan, all-inclusive wellness resort, so they've got yoga, meditation, sound healing baths, all these really awesome activities, and the food is so incredible. And let me show you guys our room. The rooms here are so stunning. We got, I believe it was called a family king suite. So there's actually 2 showers in there because this room is obviously made for families. There's tons of storage, there's a TV. That's my son, Leo. And grandma, travel hack is to bring your grandparents on vacation if you have kids. So yeah, there's a king bed, and then there's a bunk bed, and there's actually a little bed that you can roll out there. So you can actually fit a lot of people into this room. But my favorite thing about this room is the view. Look at how beautiful this is. Once we got all settled in, we obviously went for some food. We went to the restaurant that was on the beach here, and I got this little healthy bowl situation. We also got some vegan pizza with some vegan sausage on top. The sausage is not on the menu, so if you go, make sure to request it, and you can put it in a ton of different things. Yeah, this pizza was so insane. I think they actually make their cheese from scratch as well, because it's unlike anything I have tasted before. So we finished eating, we headed over to the beach and got some beach time in. I didn't film much for the first few days because we were really just relaxing and enjoying the sun. The beach here though is extremely peaceful. It's really quiet, and they have the comfiest beds that you just don't want to get up from all day. Here we are heading to our first dinner. Playa has 4 different restaurants to choose from for dinner. There's an Asian, international, Mexican, and Mediterranean. We're at the Mediterranean tonight, which is my personal favorite restaurant. And can we just take in this view?
Leo! Hi, buddy! Here!
Smacking the table like a little old lady.
Yeah.
Crazy. We started off with mocktails for dinner every single night. They were made with like activated charcoal and kombucha, all really like healthy, refreshing ingredients. Then we moved on to our appetizer. So this is focaccia. There was, I believe that was like an almond cheese, capers, roasted red pepper, sun-dried tomatoes. And then our appetizers were this tahini broccoli dish, this insane salad with portobello mushrooms, and a vegan tartare with a vegan egg on top. How insane does that look? Then for our mains, we got cannelloni, which was so good. Then we got this like eggplant parmesan kind of dish, and a vegan lasagna, again with that insanely realistic egg on top. So we've got the fam here, and we're just going to one of the cenotes here. They have a ton of cenotes, which is like, I think, natural water in a cave. So I don't know, we're gonna go see. It looked beautiful online. Everything is just so beautiful here. It's very earthy and vibey. Like, look at this. I love this place. plunge?
I guess.
All right, let's go.
All right. We got cold and hot.
I'm so hot. I'm too cold. I'm too hot for the hot cold.
I think that's gonna be good.
It's so dramatic. That's what you do in cold showers. Every time this guy takes a cold shower, it's cool. It's like you're giving birth.
Hi guys, Leo. Hey, mister. Here is our first breakfast at AïA at Su Casa, which is the breakfast restaurant that's on the beach. And this was always our favorite meal. They had so many delicious options. They had matcha waffles, pancakes. Today we got tofu scramble, overnight oats, a vegan omelet, some nacho dish, and then this vegan eggs benedict. Oh my goodness, look at this vegan egg. It was out of this world. We spent a lot of our time in AïA at the pool and in the kids section, obviously because Leo loved it. They do have a fully adults only section for both the pool and the beach, but obviously Leo needed this section. He loved the slides. We went down like 100 million times, and they just had a lot of really fun kids stuff for the kids to play in. We are going to a cacao ceremony. There's actually really cool activities here at AïA running all day. There's things like yoga, watercoloring, different kinds of ceremonies, meditations, all those kinds of things. And it's all included in your stay as well, which is really cool. And you can kind of drop in whenever you want. So we are ready to go try out our cacao ceremony, and I will give you guys a little sneak peek of how that is.
And inside of this have like 50 seats or more. Y en strong skin, nosotros vamos a continuar en la vida con esta cáscara dura, but don't have sense.
This was a really insightful class. We got to learn a lot about the rich traditions of the Mayan culture and how important cacao is to them. We also got to taste some fresh cacao beans and this kind of like hot chocolate drink. I really love how beautiful everything is here. All of the activities and all the tents are submersed in nature. There's just trees everywhere. The paths are in between trees. It just feels like you're really connected as opposed to, you know, being in cities surrounded by buildings all the time. It's a nice, relaxing break. All right, we're doing some more cenote hunting. I really want to swim in a cenote, and our first attempt didn't really work, but I think we just found one. Nice, eh? Are you gonna go swimming?
Yeah.
So beautiful. The water looks so crystal clear and smooth. I'm ready to go for a swim.
Everything's alright with a violet sky on my skin. Ooh, baby, I feel high with a violet sky on my skin.
How is it? Fresh, eh?
Cenote.
Cenote! Oh,
It's so beautiful.
I know.
Just like you.
Thanks, babe. Just got ready and we are heading out to dinner. A common question that I got a lot on Instagram was if the menus were plant-based, and yes, all of the menus start as plant-based, and then you can add on different proteins if you choose. And I feel like that's just such a great idea for families or groups that have like different dietary needs, so that it kind of accommodates everyone. So we're gonna head to dinner now and I will take you guys along with us. Hey, mister. Ready? Dinner at the International Restaurant. Leo actually fell asleep like immediately when we got there. We started, of course, with some more mocktails. This one had like blue spirulina, activated charcoal, and some other super healthy stuff. Then we got some appetizers. That was roasted red pepper hummus. This is a gazpacho. Then we got some of the best hummus I've ever had in my life. I don't know what they did to make it so delicious, but it was insane. Then for our mains, we got a dal, one of these healthy bowls. It's like a rice and beans with pickled cabbage, avocado, some roasted veggies, and this pesto gnocchi. Are you kidding me? Look at this cheese pull. Did you see that? It tasted as good as it looked. Then for dessert, we got a couple lavender apple cakes and this chocolate cake. And I mean, like, obviously they tasted amazing. Look at them. Our nights were spent either binge watching Suits in our hotel room, because that's our show right now, or hanging out at their beach bar here, listening to the DJ and looking at the bonfire. They had, again, delicious mocktails and cocktails. We just don't drink, but they do have alcohol here as well. And the DJ was always so amazing, very vibey, and they also had like a sax player or like a trumpet player sometimes. It was very, very cool. We're at our favorite breakfast spot, Sukasa. Right, Leah? We love it. Right on the beach. The best view. Are you trying to eat your mushroom? Are you trying to eat your mushroom? You love being it yourself, huh? Such a big piece. Good baby. Are you gonna feed the iguana, Leo? Oh. Oh. This little guy. Staring right at me. Hi guys! What are you doing, mister? Are those all your treasures? Look at all your treasures! He's eating the coral. Okay, So we just pulled up to Charlie's Tacos, which is our favorite place to get lunch on the resort. It's actually just this little taco truck that's right on the beach. It is so beautiful. Charlie's Tacos actually started in Miami. There was like a famous taco cart in Miami. Started in Tulum, and then there was one in Miami, and this is the third one, I believe. I think the others are still open, but the tacos are incredible. Let me show you guys.
Chorizo, pastor.
Thank you.
Got it?
Thank you, sir.
Perfect.
How many days more stay with us?
Until
We're
Sunday.
here for a while.
Oh, perfecto,
So we'll
perfecto.
see you around. And the cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
We loved eating at Charlie's Tacos. This was probably our favorite lunch spot on the resort. And the really cool thing is you can either come here and get out of the sun and eat at the taco truck, or you could also get the tacos delivered to the beach and make the most of your beach time. We did that a lot during our stay. We're just walking up to a gong bath. We did this last time and it was so relaxing. I'll give you guys a little snippet when we're in there. Hey guys, so obviously I am back from Palmaya, the House of AïA. We had such an incredible time, and while I was there I put up a Q&A on my Instagram about the resort, so I'm going to answer the most common questions that came up. One of the most common questions I got asked is, do they have meat on the menu? So the way it works at Palmaya is all of the menus start as vegan, they start as plant-based, and then you have the option to add on non-plant-based proteins, which I think it's kind of a gray area. I feel like a lot of vegans wouldn't like this, but I actually think it's a good idea because it makes it more accessible to families or couples or groups who have different dietary preferences. They can accommodate vegans and non-vegans. If the whole resort was just 100% vegan, I honestly feel like it just wouldn't survive. It works for if you are vegan or not. Do they have gluten-free options? They do. They have gluten-free options, and it actually says on the menu which ones are gluten-free. And it also lists common allergens as well, like soy or any other things like that. Number 3, do they accommodate allergies? Yes, they are very accommodating to allergies or any dietary preferences. When you check into each restaurant, they will literally ask you, no allergies, right? Or do you have any allergies? They check every single time you go to a meal. So if you are celiac or anything like that, you will be okay. Is it quiet and relaxing? Is there a party vibe at the pools and the beach? I'm looking for a chill getaway. It is a very, very calm and chill experience. If you're looking for a party, you're not gonna get it there. Yeah, it's just, it was never overrun with people. It wasn't overrun with kids. There wasn't music blasting, which I love. It was very, very, very peaceful. Like the most peaceful setting and vacation and vibe that I've ever been to, that I've ever traveled to. So if you're looking for something relaxing, this is 100% it. Not only just like the pool and the beach, but even all of the activities as well. Everything is immersed in nature, and yeah, it is very, very serene. Is it kid friendly, and do they allow kids? So this one is a little bit interesting because they recently just implemented a rule that no kids under 4 are allowed at the resort as of the end of this year. So if there's existing bookings for this year, which is 2025, they will honor them. But as of next year, they're not gonna have any kids under 4. But with that being said, it is very kid friendly. As you saw in the vlog, there is a full section for kids at the swimming pool. And they also have a Waldorf inspired childcare, so they do painting, they make bread, they do lots of activities, and they have no screens. So it is very kid friendly. How is the beach, and is there seaweed? The beach, as I mentioned, is incredible. It's very peaceful. It's at the end of Playa del Carmen, so there's not really people that aren't at the resort there. So the beach it's incredible. There is a little bit of seaweed. When we went twice now, and there was seaweed both times, but it wasn't anything that was unbearable or that made us not swim in the ocean. We still went in the ocean a ton, and they were pretty good about raking up all the seaweed that was on the beach. So if you're looking for a beach that has no seaweed at all, maybe this one wouldn't work for you, but I think the peacefulness and how beautiful the beach is kind of outweighs the little bit of seaweed that there was. And I think that was only because it was in season. So I don't know if that's there all the time. Is it really all inclusive, or do you need to pay for the activities? Every single thing is all inclusive at the resort except for the spa. So all of the activities, all of the food, the childcare Waldorf program, the cafes, everything is included except for the spa. So if you want to go to the spa and get a massage, or I think they have like a beauty boutique there if you want to get your nails done and your hair done, that is extra, but everything else is included. Do you have to do the activities? You do not have to do the activities. They have activities running all day from morning till evening. You can drop in whenever you want, or you can just not go to any of the activities. I met people who went to like almost every single one, and then I met people who didn't go to a single activity all week. So it's really up to you. Are there any activities at night? So there was a DJ at the beach bar, and they would have like saxophone players there going alongside the DJ. It was very like chills, but that was it. So if you're looking for a little bit more nighttime entertainment, there wasn't much on the resort other than the DJ, which I found really, really nice. But there is also Sandos next door, which is owned by the same owner, and I'm pretty sure you can go to the shows at Sandos, or you could just take a cab into Playa. Playa is a very short cab right away, and you can do something there as well. Is there a gym? Yes, there is a gym. We didn't train at all this vacation, which is very unlike us, but there is a really, really beautiful gym. It's almost submersed in nature, and they have dumbbells. They have a cable machine and they have some ellipticals and treadmills, so not super stacked, but you can get a good enough workout there. We worked out in the gym last time and there was more than enough equipment for us. Is it safe for a single person to go? I know a lot of people are so scared of Mexico, but I've been my whole life and I've never really had an issue with it at all. We felt so safe. Really, if you have your car pre-booked, get a car from the airport to the hotel and you're not going anywhere else. Everybody there was wearing their expensive jewelry and wedding rings. And yeah, it was completely safe. Like I never once felt like I was unsafe. Those are all the most common questions that I got. If you have any other questions, put them down in the comments below and I will make sure to get back to you on them and answer them. I do have a code for them as well. If you wanted to stay at the House of AïA, I got a code. It is VeganBabe10 for 10% off of your stay. You just need to book it at their website and I'll leave a link for them I'll leave a link for that in the description. In full transparency, we were comped a few nights of this stay, but I'm not getting paid for this. This is not sponsored. This is just an honest review and an honest vlog of our stay, and I don't make any money if you guys book. I just think it's a really great resort and there's really nothing else like it on earth that I have found, and it's honestly incredible if you are vegan. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one.